it is. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tool Show. Yo, what is up, party people? Welcome to the Tool Show. Did you get over here? Are you here? Look how jacked up our video is. Oh my God, it's like max headroom meets one of those strobe lights where you can't see everything move. I don't know. It's sucking, but that's to just be accepted for our show. I mean, why would our show actually not suck? I don't know. I can't know why it would not suck. Of course it was going to suck. It wouldn't be the Tool Show if we didn't have technical problems. Hopefully our sound is better than our video. Welcome to the Tool Show. If you're new to the Tool Show, well,
come.
Yes, half hour of your life you'll never get back. Don't leave. Jeez, we already lost one visitor. Come on, you got to give me at least a minute.
It's already 2.5 minutes.
Okay, I know. I have a problem with that. We're the Tools. My name's Sage.
Mine's not.
That's right, and we're the Tools. So there you go. We talk about things related to marketing, or not, or at least I like to think they are. Today we have big news in the world of search engine marketing. In the world of search engine marketing.
We do?
We do. This just in. Breaking news. Wait, let me get my breaking news thing on. Oh, yeah, that's pro, baby. That's pro. Oh, yeah. It was worth it. That was worth it. Didn't you love that? That was really good. The Tools, said Marsha. Welcome. So, breaking news. PageRank is dead. They took it in a back alley and just murdered it maliciously. It was terrible. It was gory. There's a video of it on Snapchat.
Really?
Yeah, but it's gone now because it was yesterday. It was only on Snapchat.
You didn't save it?
I did save it. No, I didn't. No. Okay. We have to set the groundwork.
Is this how Google announces stuff now on Snapchat?
That's right. That's because that's the only place I go now. Snapchat. Snapchat is the future. It's the future, everyone. This is not a Snapchat show. I'm wondering if this is jacking up my video. No?
Nope.
No. Maybe it's all my... Let me close some things. Maybe this will help. There. Oh, there. Oh, look at there. Froze? What? Are we frozen? I'm just kidding. I don't know what's going on. Alan Draper, it froze for him like earlier in the week. PageRank, Google PageRank is a tool. Can you see me? Can you see me moving and talking? That's what I need to know. PageRank was the fundamental cornerstone of why Google is Google. And interestingly, little known fact, except maybe not. Oh. Yes. Marcia says yes. I'm going to say that means she can hear and see. And
you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with yes. Cannot anyone else? I don't know. Try refreshing. Try refreshing. There you go. The looks like me. Okay. Okay, so this PageRank ranks every page on the internet. And what's interesting is it's kind of like a double entendre because it was named after its creator, Larry Page. PageRank. It ranks pages, and a guy by the name of Page invented it. Love that story.
Nice.
Love that story. The deal is this. Oh, Draper's back. Good news. Don Draper's back in the house. Love it. So, people freaked out about PageRank. They've sued Google over PageRank. The deal is that you could see it in a toolbar. It started out, interestingly, on Internet Explorer.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's still, I don't know. Anyways. And it was in a toolbar, and they made the Google toolbar just to make it easier for people to find Google. And their theory was that if they showed the page rank of each page, the visitor would be able to see the value of the page. Like it was a little service to the visitor.
And so what was PageRank then? I mean, they rank it, but what does that mean?
Well, basically authority.
Nobody can see your face here. You got a hand and a microphone in front of it.
Basically authority. It basically means authority. There you go. Thank you. I don't know how to run shows. I don't know. Yes, this is about marketing. Trust me. It showed the importance of a page. That Google felt a page was important on a scale of 0 to 10. If you were a 10, of which there were maybe a dozen pages on the entire internet. We're not talking dozen websites. We're talking a dozen web pages. You would be a 10. Most people, a lot of people that were active would be a 3 or a 4. If you were a 5, you were really great. What happened was search engine optimizers went insane, and they used this as a way of buying links, of measuring the importance of a site. Like they would sell links based on the page rank of a page. It made things, it went completely off the rails. People went insane over PageRank. PageRank was never the only metric. It was just one of many metrics, however quite important, I would say. And this is the news, ladies and gentlemen. This is the news. Search Engine Land reported, RIP Google PageRank score, a retrospective on how it ruined the web. While Google will remove PageRank scores from the public view in the coming weeks, the way those scores dramatically reshaped the web will remain. Written by Danny Sullivan, the definitive commentator on search. So here's the deal. PageRank still exists. It is just no more in the public view. He says PageRank, the secret sauce that Google used to become the giant of the search world, is no more. No more for the public, that is. Google's numeric rating of how important it considers pages will soon no longer be accessible to the public. Good riddance, says Sir Danny Sullivan. Ever gotten a crappy email asking for links? Blame PageRank. Ever had garbage comments in links dropped on your site? Blame PageRank. Ever had to ferret out the how and why you should make use of the no-follow attribute on links? Blame PageRank. More appropriately, blame Google for ever making the PageRank score visible. He kind of slams the whole thing pretty severely. I don't know. What do you think? Was it a good idea to see that? If you could go back and you could be like, you could go in the back and be like, tell Google whether or not they should or should not have made PageRank public. What do you think?
He pretty much wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for PageRank.
That's profound. Because it was this measurement that we could all kind of reverse engineer. Even if you weren't spamming it, you were at least
cognizant
of it and measuring and being like, why does that page have this page rank and why does this page have that page rank?
Yeah, it's how we worked as part of how you worked on SEO and determining, what to do and what affects what in search engines.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. So he is maybe underestimating the importance of PageRank for his website.
I mean, he's writing on Search Engine Land.
Yeah, what else are you going to say?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the SEO kind of business.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't be an SEO business if there wasn't a Google ranking algorithm.
That's a good point. Well, the Google outranking algorithm still exists. Let's see. Marcia says, a gal in Cuyahoga Falls Googled looking for rentals and wanted to check Studio City, so she typed in Studio City Apartments Cuyahoga Falls, and what she found on Google's top page was crazy. Sort of like a really bad ad. Okay, that's interesting. So, like weird search results. So, what I'm finding is that the commentators in the search world are finding it harder and harder to actively comment on what's going on. They're finding it harder to comment on anything.
Yeah.
Like an update happens and they miss it for months.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is yet another tool that's going to be taken away from them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I don't think anybody that's really an SEO, like a good SEO person or content marketer, I don't think people have been looking at the PageRank for a long time.
Well, he goes on to say, actually, that
it stopped updating
for about at least
a year.
He doesn't even know. Like, the guy that's the definitive guy isn't even sure exactly when they stopped updating it. Here, let me see if I can find it. He gives the whole story. I'll give you the link if you want to read it. Okay, yeah, Marcia, I'll definitely take a look at that. Hold on. Okay, it says PageRank in the toolbar took other blows. Firefox support was dropped in 2011. Google took 10 months in 2013 to finally update the PageRank scores it was feeding into the toolbar for Internet Explorer users, and to our knowledge, it never updated the scores after that. So in reality, this hasn't been anything since 2013. But I will say, I've been spending some time over at the Warrior Forum.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what it's called? Warrior?
Yep.
Yeah. And they still talk about it like it's a real thing.
Yeah, I find the people over at the Warrior Forum are more like new affiliate marketers who are just trying to game the system.
They were so confident that it was so important that I started second guessing myself, and I had to look it up. I'm like, did I miss that maybe they're now updating it regularly? But then I went back, and no, It's been years.
Yeah.
As far as Danny Sullivan, if there's anybody that knows,
it would be him.
It's him. And he says, to our knowledge, hasn't been updated since 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to say, in that regard, thank the Lord they've taken it away. Because I guarantee there are search engine optimizers that were promoting PageRank
Sure.
based on multi-year-old data.
Yep.
Showing it to their clients. Their clients don't know.
Right.
They do crazy stuff over there. They're talking about spinning content.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They're insane. So anyways, like, it is a weird little world over there. But I do like it because it's active and... Oh, yeah. But I would not go to the Warrior Forum and use that as your definitive source for truth.
No, you want to get a gauge on what crazy stuff people are trying to pull off?
That would be good. Yep. That would be good. So I think ultimately it's better for the industry. Oh my God, what's happening to the world? Have you taken strip cheese and stuffed it in a little round container? What have you done to your strip cheese?
It's not strip cheese.
I feel like I'm watching that guy from Hannibal Lecter in the original movie where he stole people and stuffed them in a cellar.
Yeah.
I feel like you did that to your strip cheese.
Yeah.
Look, you have round cheese now. Forget it. This show is over. It's ruined. Just kidding. Anyways, that is those little baby red cheeses.
Yeah.
They're so delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I love those things. I think it's better. That knowledge was misunderstood from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So that's better. But yeah, what were you going to say?
I think it's good that these things are going away.
Yeah, why do you think?
I don't know. You remember, 5 years ago?
Keystone's trainer says thanks to you now they're even eating strip cheese.
Yeah.
This show brought to you by String Cheese from last episode.
We need a sponsor.
No, we do need a sponsor. Does anyone want to be a sponsor?
Well, I was thinking a string cheese company.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you don't have to pay.
Or a really, really cheap, plastic gallon vodka company. That would be great.
Plastic container vodka. Good. Okay,
really, really bad.
Yeah. Pretty much anybody that wants access to our, powerful, massive reach. Anyways, back to you. Why is it good?
Because it's not so much about the numbers anymore. It was always number of links to your page. And sure, that's still a thing.
Yeah.
But Now it's like quality links to your page, and if you have bad links to your page, that might do bad things, so you're not spamming as much. And so it's about quality.
Do you think it's going to make selling search engine optimization harder?
Yes.
And validating it?
Yes. But what I found is that you validate it through traffic, and analytics, and then through leads and through conversions.
I was wondering though, like you were talking about quality links. Mm-hmm. Links are still important.
Oh yeah.
But maybe instead of just being like, I'm doing links for you and we're going to make your page rank go up, you could show people the great links you've gotten them. Like, I just got you covered in your local newspaper.
Yes.
I just got you covered in your industry trade magazine website.
There you go.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
That's more like public relations.
Yep.
I think that's probably how a public relations person gauges their success, right? Mm-hmm. And we need to think more like PR people, and maybe study how they have sold public relations work, which is a very nebulous, weird.
Yeah. Well, anytime you're like talking about anything social, that's public relations.
It's public relations.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we need to talk about new ways of measuring. Traffic is a great one. Mm-hmm. But we do have to remember that we can't show the exact keywords you're coming in on. You can in the Search Console,
right,
which was Webmaster Tools.
Right.
I don't know how good that data. It's okay, right?
All right.
Yeah. It's not precise. But I don't think it has like a lot of long tail key phrases is what I'm getting at. Does it? I don't really know. But I think we as SEO people have to start educating our clients on how to gauge success.
Yes.
And we have a responsibility to small businesses to show them how search is going to work for them, and how we're going to determine if it is working for them. But ultimately, I feel like small business is getting a smaller chunk of the pie of search because there's more top tier ads. Big brands are taking over the top organic spots. I think it's getting harder and harder for organic traffic.
I agree.
And so what do you do about that? Do you just give up?
No.
There's
still plenty of organic traffic to be had, I think.
You can still do it.
But I think it's moved into like a pay-to-play kind of world. Things are definitely more local now. Triggering local searches on everything. And, it's also a difference between, like, information and selling a product.
Yeah.
So, like, if you do an informational search, it looks far different than if you do, like, a search on something like an item that somebody can buy,
Yeah. Right on. So, I think we need to talk to people about all of that stuff and get them, not to give up on search, but to come up with meaningful ways of tracking it. I think that would be a good article, like how to track SEO in a post PageRank era.
Yep.
I think that would be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very different world than it was back when that came out.
Yeah. All right, so Keystone Trainer. What's up, Keystone Trainer? So does this put more value on our own site's hit counters and sources of viewers as to the source of whether or not our site is being viewed? We just lose the PageRank comparison. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
I would say you want to spend more time like in Google Analytics, right?
Exactly.
Obviously, if you ever used Google PageRank as a metric, you can't anymore.
Right.
That's done.
It's gone.
Greg, I think rightfully says you want to go into your analytics and see if your organic traffic is increasing from Google. holistically, not by keyword, which I think that's probably the holy grail. And seeing if you're getting conversions from organic traffic, like are people coming from Google, organic, and doing what you want them to do?
Yeah.
That's really good. That's the measurement, I think. But you still need links and you still need content. Alan says, just putting this out there, would it make more sense to optimize for a Facebook page, for example, than a website? That's interesting. So is it possible that, is he saying maybe we need to focus more on Facebook traffic? If that's what he's saying.
What do you think about that?
That's where I'm headed. That's where I've been going.
Yeah.
I can get so much traffic. Right now I'm doing CMO Sage and Akron Auctioneers personally. And it is so cheap for me to drive traffic, especially to the Akron Auctioneers site.
Yeah, but you're talking about driving traffic from Facebook into your site. I don't think that's what he's asking.
I was wondering that.
I think he's asking about the Facebook.
Should you focus on optimizing your Facebook page for search engine traffic? Is that what you're wondering he's saying?
I don't know what you're asking.
So the other picking up on the giving up phrase. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So if you're saying, Alan, which this is both valid and good questions. So we can hypothetically roll both questions. If you're saying, should I just focus on my Facebook page and try to make it rank well in Google, I would say probably no, right?
Yeah.
But to that point, being on pages that do rank well in Google, like if you can write for Huffington Post, or if you can write for Entrepreneur Magazine, or we're about 5 or 10 minutes, you can do that, then those can be really powerful ways of generating paid search traffic. That's something. But if he's saying, should I just spend my time trying to generate traffic from Facebook?
What about just building his Facebook page and getting a bunch of followers over there?
Really risky. I get so wigged out about that. Just because I got a notice from Meetup. I do a Meetup. And somebody had reported me for selling too much on my in my Meetup. And they said, if we get more reports of this, we're going to kick you out of Meetup. And I gotta say, I make a point of never mentioning what I do. But there have been, the theory we had in the Facebook, I showed the Facebook people, or the Meetup people this, is that there were some competitors that maybe were a little put off, that maybe, I don't know, whatever. But the whole point of it is, it's very legit that I could be kicked off of Meetup. And that whole channel is gone. Facebook, these third-party people can do anything they want with their sites. And you can see it, Facebook pages used to generate a lot of traffic. Now they generate very little on their own. It has to be paid. So if you're suggesting just focus on Facebook, I would say no. I would say use Facebook to generate traffic into your website. Do you think that's a good policy?
Yeah.
I think having a website. Yeah, I know. Wave to the camera. Yeah, it's bad. I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, that's smoother. Oh, look, if I do this, it smooths out. I think I better just do this the rest of the time. No, it didn't. It's gone. Anyway, yeah. So I think it's very valuable of looking at places outside of Google these days. And a very good place to look is Facebook, in my opinion. Yeah. We have a couple minutes for news. Do you have anything else you want to talk about on this? No. Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to do a few minutes on the news. The news.
Stop saying OMG. Shut up.
Bam. All right. Okay. Marcia wants me to look at this one thing. Okay, hold on. Let's do it. Let's check it out. Cuyahoga Falls, Studio City Apartments. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check this out. Chicago Falls. Okay. I don't know. Is it gone?
I don't know.
Studio City.
I would not.
Look at that fire. Awesome. Awesome.
This is what shows up on their local listing.
On their local listing for Studio Cities, the picture is an awesome flaming apartment.
Makes me want to live there.
Which is so cool because it's like right by the grill. The grill. Hold on, I gotta look closer at this. Okay, apartment fire causes evacuation. This is what comes up. That's pretty good. So that's a good one. That's pretty good. Oh, but apparently maybe there was something about meth. I would believe it. I would believe it. It is very interesting that this is what Studio City is seeing. They have not claimed their page. Mm-hmm. It's very clear. If they want to, on the right, Meth Lab. I don't see. It might be Meth Lab. It might be that article. They should claim their page and get that out of there. Mm-hmm. Because that's not helping
them rent.
No, that's not helping renting their apartments. Maybe they don't know. Somebody should send them a link. Anyways, that's pretty crazy, Marsha. Pretty crazy. Okay, I wanted to show you this. London Pizzeria uses Periscope to live stream delivery. So there is this really cool pizza company in London that, because they're green, they do not deliver pizza. They're like, it's ruining the environment, pizza delivery. And so for a day, they hired runners, people to run the pizza. People running with their feet running. And they periscoped the whole thing. And what was fun was, like, they would tell you that they were going to periscope it, so you could watch your pizza being run to you and comment on them. Like, oh, periscope pizza, what a concept. And it says, cut through the park, it's quicker. They were telling them how to go, the directions they should take, and everything like that. Pretty clever use of periscope.
That is, I like that.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. This, you need to know this. Google's DeepMind, this is yesterday, defeats legendary Go player Lee Sedol in historic victory. So what you need to understand is Go is much more complicated game than chess. And Google has an artificial intelligence computer called Google's DeepMind, pitted it against the world-leading Go winner, and in the first game, Google won. Google won. Now, the important part of this is it was not because of engineering. They did not. The reason computers can do chess and not Go is because there's many fewer spots on the board. Like, there's so many more spots on the board, you can't engineer this. All you can do is teach it how to learn. They showed it millions of games of Go, and it played a Go game and the guy, like, you got to read this. He says, I was very surprised. I didn't expect to lose, but I didn't think AlphaGo would play the game in such a perfect manner. He says, I don't regret accepting the challenge. I am in shock. I admit that, but what's done is done. I enjoyed the game and look forward to the next, because it's happening in the next 3 or 4 days. I think I failed on the opening layout, so if I do a better job on the opening aspect, I think I'll be able to increase my probability of winning. So yeah, it's going to go again tomorrow, which is today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Tuesday. So we have to watch more of what's going to happen on this. But this is very, very important, simply because this is artificial intelligence. This is a learning computer. And I believe it just woke up, and it's like, here I am. And I am super smart. So there you go. All right, I think that's all the news I really wanted to talk about. I don't know. Did you have any news that you wanted to talk about, Greg?
No, that's good.
All right, very good. All right, everybody, I'm sorry it was so choppy. But, you know, I don't know what you're going to do. It wouldn't be the tools without something going wrong. All right, anything else?
Nope.
No, good. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for coming to the Tools. We are here every Thursday at 3:15 Eastern. Check it out. Thanks so much, and see you next time. Bye.